Hey everyone, forgive the way that I look right now. I just woke up. I'm gonna wash my hair today, so I figured I'll just film the routine that I do today. So the first thing I start off with doing, yesterday I comb out each curl individually, and then I just put it in braids so that it's more manageable the next day. I'm really careful with it so that there's no breakage or anything. Then I'll do oil, and I'll do coconut oil for about 4 hours. A minimum of 4 hours. I'll do like 4 to 6 hours of just keeping the coconut oil in my hair. I use two kinds. I use this kind that my mom got me from India, and it's a coconut based oil with different things added to it that stimulates hair growth. It's very dark in color and it can stain things, so you have to be careful when you use it. For the most part, for everyone else, like regular coconut oil is going to be best. And that's just going to do a lot of great things for your hair. I'll usually do the darker oil in my scalp and then do the regular coconut oil throughout the rest of my hair. And then before I even start doing any of that, I make sure I have no rings on, which with the quarantine, I haven't been really wearing jewelry at all. And then I put in my contacts to make sure that there's no residue getting on my glasses, and it's just easier to manage about my day that way. Not an essential, just what I prefer. So let's get started on that. So now we're going to go into the oil. I make sure it's melted. That's all pretty melted. And then I go through. Oh, I got to put on a black shirt. Hold on. Okay, so I just put on a black shirt because I don't want anything to like stain. It's either a dark colored shirt or a shirt you don't really care about because it will like stain. Then I'll take out my braids and I'll begin the oiling process that I'm just going to speed up because nobody got time to watch the whole thing. So, I've seen a lot of videos where people do the hair oil and they saturate their entire head so it looks like it's dripping wet. I don't do that. I definitely make sure to massage it in through the scalp, stimulate blood circulation. But as for how much I put in there, I just make sure that it's all pretty much coated, but not in the sense that it looks like I'm like a dripping wet dog. So then I just put it all on the very top of my head because I don't want it to touch, like you can't touch furniture when you have all this stuff in your hair. It'll leave a stain, whether it's the dark oil or like regular coconut oil. So I just put a bun right on the top of my head, so I'll do that. Oil in my hair for about 5 hours. I'm gonna go shower now and wash it out. At that point, I'll be washing it twice with shampoo, then putting conditioner. I let the conditioner sit for, I want to say, like 5 or 10 minutes in my hair while I wash my body and everything. And then while I'm rinsing out the conditioner and my head is sopping wet, I run the brush through, but I let all that water back into my hair because that's going to help with the curl pattern later. So I'm going to shower, and then after that I will show you guys how I dry, which is the main thing that everyone came here for. Alright, so I just got out of the shower. You can tell my hair is still, maybe you can't tell, it's dripping wet. So this is the more important part of the process that people wanted to know about. I will squeeze out my hair. Just with my hands, squeeze out any extra moisture. Then, I don't really use a lot of products. I use, whether I'm straightening or leaving my hair normal, I just use this Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Anti-Frizz Serum. It's mainly just to stop any frizziness from happening. So the way I'll do that is I will put it in my hands, a good amount, and then I just scrunch it up into my scalp, all the way up, whatever product is there, flip my head, and I do it again on the other side. There's still a fair amount of moisture in my hair at this point. After I put in the product, I will take that same black shirt that I wore earlier, whatever cotton shirt that I have, and I actually squeeze out the moisture like this with the cotton t-shirt. And then, once I've squeezed out most of the moisture, I will actually, like while I'm doing my makeup or whatever I want to do that day, if I don't want it in my face, but I want the curls to set nicely, I'll actually just plop it, all my hair in this, and put it on top of my head, kind of like this. Some stuff sometimes falls out, you gotta do it again. But then I'll just sit with it, like I put a hair tie around the back, 2 pieces, and I would just sit with it all on top of my head. Alright, so my hair is about 50% dry right now. Maybe like 60% dry, but this is basically how it dries. This is what it looks like. And then, yeah, I don't really have like a defined curl pattern. It's just all a bunch of really curly guys. I have ones like this that are a bit looser, and then I have ones over here. Oh, I just ruined it. Alright, well, that are a little bit tighter, some that are complete springs, some that are not. That is my curly hair routine, and then as it dries and gets the rest of like the 40% dry that needs to go, I'll just keep flipping my head, and then it'll just get bigger and bigger, and that is what I do. So the biggest thing is that I don't do a lot of product. I try to do as little product as possible because it doesn't weigh it down. I do not use any heat. I let it air dry, and the scrunching method, I swear by it. It's great. So if you have any questions, you can always just shoot me a message, but I hope this was insightful to some. All right, have a good holiday, everyone.